Hello, children. I'm very happy to tell you this small story. It is a real incident which happened in Austria. The topic is the song from heaven. The topic is the song from heaven. In a small village in Austria, a priest was inspired to write a simple Christmas poem. In 1818 and on a Christmas Eve, Father Moore opened his Bible to prepare his sermon and read about the special night when an extraordinary baby was born to ordinary parents in a little manger. This incident is written in Bible is about Mary and Joseph. The extraordinary child name was Jesus. While he was reading this, he heard a knock at the door. When Father Moore opened the door, a peasant stood at the door. "What can I do for you?" asked Father Moore. She replied, "It is not for me, Father, but for a baby born a while ago to some peasant. The parents are keen that you see the child and bless it. Father, I have come to take you there." Father Moore was taken by surprise. Surely it would not be a coincidence that he received news of this baby just when he was reading about the birth of Christ. When Father Moore reached the peasant's hut, "What a blessed day this is, Father," said the mother, smiling down happily at her baby. Father said a silent prayer for the infant. Later, Father Moore decided to write down what happened in this day in his diary. As he started writing, quite naturally his lines flowed into a beautiful verse. When he finally stopped, Father Moore found that he had composed a poem. The next morning, on Christmas Day, the music teacher of the village school, his name is Franz Xavier Gober, came to visit Father Moore. When he read the poem, he took out his guitar and composed a tune to match the words. The poem thus transformed into a lovely song. Father Moore and Franz Gober decided to sing the song at church. They sang to the accompaniment of Franz Gober's guitar as the church organ was out of order. The congregation at the church loved the new song. They hummed along and were deeply moved by the words. The song had begun to spread its magic. A few days later, an organ builder from another village came to repair the church organ. "It is fine now," he told Franz Gober. "Please check this." Franz Gober began to play a new song. The organ builder stood surprised as the music notes washed over him and his heart filled with joy. "I have never heard this song before. Can I learn it? My friends and neighbors would love to hear it." Francis Gober agreed, and that's how the song took its first step outside the tiny village where it was born. The organ builder gathered the children of his village and taught them the song. They called it, they also named it Song from Heaven, and soon it became popular in several neighboring villages as well. In time, the song reached the lips of the most wonderful singers. I will name them. The Stasser children, Caroline, Joseph, Andreas, and Emily. Among them, Emily was a very young girl. Their children were glove makers. Their parents were glove makers. Every year in spring, the family traveled northward to Leipzig to sell their wares at the annual trade fair. Leipzig was a large, busy city, and the children often felt lost and uncomfortable in the crowded place. That year, when they were feeling particularly homesick, Caroline Stasser suggested, I know what will lift our spirits. Let's sing. Yes, it is, agreed the others. The children stood in the corner of the street and started singing. Of course, they chose their favorite song, Song from Heaven. Soon people stopped and gathered around the children, mesmerized by their melodious voice and the beautiful words. Once more, they cried each time the Stasser children finished the song. One elderly man in particular observed the children keenly. What an enchanting performance! What voices! He said, shaking their hands. Thank you, sir, said the children. And the man said, I am the Director General of Music in the Kingdom of Saxony. We have a concert this evening. All of you must attend. I will talk to your parents, he said. We would love to, the children exclaimed, delighted at being given this opportunity. That evening, the Stasser walked into a grand auditorium. It was filled with well-dressed gentlemen and ladies in fine gowns. They sat in a corner enjoying the music. Then, as the last notes of the final song rang out, the Director General of Music walked onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, he said, a short while ago, I had the privilege of listening to the finest voice that this land has ever known. I would like to invite them on stage to sing their beautiful song for our Highness, the King and Queen of Saxony. Please come up. The Stasser. The entire auditorium applauded, encouraged them along. Emily whispered to their siblings, we should just shut our eyes and imagine that we are at home singing to our friends. The children agreed. They began singing Song from Heaven, and when they had finished, you would have heard a pin drop. Amazing silence in the auditorium. The stunned audience took a moment to recover from the spell of the song before they burst into a thunderous applause. Everyone got to their feet, giving them astonished children a standing ovation. Just then, an uniformed man walked up to the children with a message. The King and Queen of Saxony wished to speak to them. What a moving song, the Queen said. We have never heard it before. Well, you must sing it for us again, said the king. Come to the palace and sing it at the special Christmas service. This is how, in a Christmas of 1832, the song traveled to the royal's Saxon Court Chapel and enchanted the entire congregation. The song continues to spread its joy and peace even today. This simple song from a tiny village in Austria, in hearts of millions of people, it's heard in the heart of millions of people every Christmas. This song, I will read it for you. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round your virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Thank you, children, for listening this story. I hope you enjoyed it.